video of that.
I gotta get a video of that.
Yay. 60 days. Yay.
All right. We ready?
Yeah, we ready. We rolling.
Yeah, we rolling.
All right. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pay Day Off Podcast. This is episode 44. I'm Troy. That's Leroy. That's Terrence. We back to talk to y'all. Talk with y'all.
We are here.
Yo, what we starting off with?
Oh,
Look at
man.
Gunna, Kendrick. Which one?
I was about to ask y'all how y'all day was, but fuck it. Let's get right into it.
Let's get into it, bro.
Okay. I want to talk about this Weeknd.
Oh, the
Madonna
Weeknd.
shit. Yeah,
Oh,
I want
bet.
to talk about that shit. This Playboi Carti shit.
Okay, so it's a new track, The Weeknd, Playboi Carti, and Madonna.
Yep, it's called
Popular. Yes.
Yes.
I think it's for a new show that The Weeknd is doing.
What
I
show?
saw like HBO Max.
I did not know that part.
Yeah.
I thought they just dropped it. I thought it was just
Yeah.
like a song.
Yeah.
Why did that not get talked about enough? How did we find out about that?
How did I find out about that? You said no. We were talking this morning about what we were going to talk about on the pod, and I was looking at Too Cool to Blog on Instagram, and I saw that he posted it. And I said, "Wait, what? Weeknd and Playboi Carti and Madonna?" And I went and listened to it. I said, "Oh, this is go crazy."
Yes, she was
Shit's hard.
Yes, that shit was tough.
Lit.
What you thought about it, T?
I thought it was cool as fuck. Just like Troy said, I definitely got the Neptune inspired like beat. That's why I'm wondering who actually fucking produced that shit.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
Yeah, but yeah, like the song was just like a dope pop song. Then Cardi's part, man, it's just interesting, but it just works. Like he's an anomaly, bro. I'm telling you, like, cause I feel like only he can do some shit like that, where he's just like literally baby voice, like what do you have, like not even a full bar, bitch, like. What he say in the what he say?
She don't fuck on me because
Yeah.
I'm popular. She don't fuck on me because I'm popular.
And it
went.
works.
Went
It
on
just
top of me. Went on
works.
top of-
And it was mixed badly, like with other shit, and it just worked. That's why Cardi's a one-on-one, bro. I'm telling you.
I fuck with it.
He's a legend, bro.
He be going on features, like for
I
sure.
swear. And the cool thing is he does the same type of flow and the same voice on all his features, but he makes it work for the song in some different way.
Yeah, I just can't explain it. It just works, like because
Yeah.
the baby voice and all this shit.
When I was riding to it, I was thinking, this is so fucking stupid, but for some reason I like it.
What, his part?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But
It made sense in some kind of way.
right,
But it was cool. The song as a whole, it's just a bop. It's like someone earlier, which one of y'all earlier said it was like a summer vibe? Was that you, Rob? Said it was like a little summer vibe. I was like, it kind of is like a summer vibe. I can hear myself like, I can see myself listening to this on the beach, or like riding around, in the sun type shit.
at
Yeah.
a gathering with like white people and shit.
Okay, it looks like Mike Dean and
Yeah.
Metro Boomin produced it.
Mike
What?
Dean and Metro
That's
Boomin.
what it says. It
Holy
says
shit, that's fire.
composition. Yeah, Metro Boomin did the soundtrack for Spider-Man. He produced it.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I heard that.
the new Spider-Verse. I
Yes.
saw it yesterday, actually.
You
It
saw
was
the
good.
movie?
Yeah, saw it with my little brothers. Yeah, it was cool.
What they think?
They loved it.
Of course.
They love Miles Morales. They think that's the coolest thing ever.
That movie's in cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be real. I don't keep up with any of that any of the superhero shit. So I don't know like where it is or what the part of the storyline they're in or where it's went. I don't know any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I was just curious. I just know about Spider-Man 1 and 2, but that's dope. Metro Boomin been doing a lot of shit.
Get into the bag.
Yeah, that nigga getting bread for real, for real.
Yeah, when you start getting into doing full soundtracks for movies,
Yeah.
that's a different type of bag.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did his thing. Overall though, the song, yes.
And please drop. We need a new tape, Cardi. Please. bro.
Please.
Fuck these leaks. Oh God.
What was the last Cardi leak?
I don't know. But somebody tweeted. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Somebody tweeted, if you're over 20, still hyped about a Cardi leak, you need to reevaluate your life. I was like, damn, that's kind of true, though.
No, I 100% agree. I never cared about Cardi leaks,
People
though.
They do be
Bro.
slime. I don't care. Like,
Yeah,
oh, my God, I need this.
Like, people go out of their way to put it on their playlist.
Yes.
And they find it on Apple Music and stuff.
And some of these nerds be making bags off that shit. Like, I don't know how it works. Some, like, Discord, all that bullshit. But, like, they be
Yeah.
like, this new leak, this package with a Juice WRLD and Cardi leak. Niggas making, like, bands off that shit.
When I see
I'm
shit like that, I'm
yo.
like, okay. At the end of the day, I'm like, it's just a song.
Right.
Niggas act like
It's like
they
an NFT
like they
type
found
shit.
gold.
Yeah.
Bro, nowadays you don't even need a leak. AI.
Ah, nah, I'm not rocking with that.
And that's
I'm not
another
saying.
episode.
Hey, he kind of made a point there. Though.
No, bro. Because, bro, AI, you can tell it's AI.
Well, true. You're right.
Could you tell that Carti's Carti on an AI? I don't know. It's a
Good
baby
point.
voice.
Great point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
He gonna fuck on me.
Yo, Loki, now that we're talking about this, I don't know why we didn't bring this up. Did y'all see when like Timbaland did that like Biggie AI thing, and he was like he was like, I always wanted to work with Big before he passed, and then like he was in the studio just recording that. Then he like played some like Biggie AI shit, and then it was just like it just didn't sit right with me. It was weird. Y'all didn't see this
I think I did see that last week.
last week?
Yes, I
You
think
didn't-
I saw that.
You saw?
I didn't see it, but I heard that Young Guru, Jay-Z's main engineer, he had a problem with it.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like
I didn't hear
it
it.
didn't feel right. It's just I don't know. I thought y'all would have seen that. And talked about
It gets real weird when you start doing that with people who are dead.
That's probably what it was.
Because it's one thing. It's one thing when we're posting or they're dropping. What's that word?
Posthumous.
Yes, those type of albums. But it's like with Pop Smoke. I'm using him for an example. They're dropping an album, but he recorded some of that versus literally just making a whole new song in a fake voice,
Right.
just by using technology.
Not authentic, and the dead thing's kind of weird too. I'm
at
not
that-
fucking with that.
At that point, it's kind of just. It seems a little disrespectful
Yeah, people were saying
in a
that.
sense. And I know people don't mean it that way, but it can come off that way because it's like you just trying to. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. That's
Yeah.
that's a good way to put it. It's just
It's
weird.
just weird. I don't really. I'm
New
not. It's like
technology, so.
I'm not against it, but I'm also not for it. It's just yeah.
I guess the song just like really has to slap for you to be like, okay, you can see past that, but other than that, fuck that. It's just
Yeah.
kind of just odd to me. Anyway,
If it hit, then yeah, that's one thing. But
Yo, I'm really rocking with ChatGPT. We don't got to stay here for long.
Okay.
But you remember we were at the crib the other day, and Zach put me onto the real one.
15 minutes.
oh, what were y'all talking about?
So
when
I
y'all
was
did that?
using I was using a version of ChatGPT that was way slower than the real one, and then Zach was
Free
like,
trial.
first T was like, hold up, this is taking way too long. And I was like, no, I mean it just takes a minute. And then Zach was like, bro, this is not the real one, and he showed me the real version of ChatGPT, and it gives you the answer immediately. And I've been using it ever since, and it's so elite.
I could see it being
It's
fire.
free.
Yes. And if you ask it the right questions with the right amount of detail, it's like you're there with a really smart person.
I'm gonna have to
So,
tap into that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put y'all on for real.
We'll talk-
because-
we'll talk more about that.
Send me
more
that
about
for real.
No, seriously.
That's hey, Rob gonna start using
would've
the
seen
text
his
back
face.
chicks and shit.
Hey.
hey,
You said what?
he gonna start using the text back girls.
I got
Oh,
exams.
Well, then you got to keep that same energy when you get with them.
chat Riz, AI Riz.
She be like, this is not the same nigga I was just talking to.
Bro, I did that shit for a fucking hinge on a hinge message.
For fucking
bro,
Hinge.
bro, that shit, bro, it shit worked perfectly, nigga. I got her too because of that shit.
Oh, whoa,
bro,
And I got her.
When you say you got her,
Yeah.
you meant
Grocery
you
bag.
met up with her?
Did
did I meet up with her? I don't remember. I met up with her.
If you say you
can't
didn't
remember.
get her, you got her. You got
my,
to
bro, my memory is not that bad. My memory is not that good, so I can't really like. I don't know.
She must have been weak.
I don't remember how.
you gonna remember a bitch.
No, bro. Bitches. I'm not even gonna say what I was about to say, but just know, I don't give a fuck about these
Yeah, you
hoes.
were funny.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Baby Keem.
Baby Keem and Kendrick
Kendrick.
Lamar, the Hillbillies, brand new track by the Cousins. What do y'all think?
Whew, that was a cool little
gon'
drop.
fuck up the world. Excuse me.
I
But
think
is
the
that your-
video made it more of a vibe too.
Do they have a
yes,
group name?
the video definitely made it a vibe.
Because I was riding around to it's still fire, but I was just like, yeah, the video. I was just thinking about the video I was riding around to. I'm like, yeah, that shit dope.
I always like going into a new song with the visual.
Yeah.
Personally, it adds to the aura of it. It's cool when a song is naturally good,
Ain't
and
you
then the
say-
video comes after that, and the video is cool, and then you have like a visual to put with it. But when you go into it, and the first time you see it, and you hear it, I don't know, it just does something.
I think also because when you listen to it from that point forward, you have the image of the video in
Yes.
your head.
That's what happened to me.
What were you
With
saying,
that,
Rob?
with that song?
Yeah, I was just like, while I was riding around to it, after I already heard it once with the video, I was just thinking about the video while I was riding around to it.
Yeah, that's just hard.
What were you saying, Rob? Was gonna say
I
something?
just feel like that goes back to our childhood, bro. You know, just watching music videos and shit, and that's like the first time you hear it.
Yeah.
I
Hear
I
that
guess
song, and then you match it with the visuals and shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
I feel like we can make a cool ass video like that. Just like on some iPhone quality, just riding around and like
absolutely.
let's all just like start rapping or some shit. Get like
I'm with
remember
it.
we were freestyling like
Yeah.
one of them like plug beats and just be like
I'm with it, bro.
That'd be kind of. That's what I was like. That's what I was like looking at when I was watching the video. That's one thing that popped in my head. I'm like, we could make a cool ass, just kind of low quality, like aesthetic video like that, some shit like that.
But that's why
maybe when we start posting more content, we do shit like that.
Hey, we could do it now.
Oh God, for real.
All right, we'll talk. We'll talk more.
Yeah.
Because
I'm being dead serious.
no, so am I. You
That
know
would be
I'm
fun.
serious.
It would be fun.
But that's why I said they had to been bored when they made that song, because then they made the video like that. It looked like they just were sitting in the house bored and started recording.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
San
just a
Fran
little
and shit.
Lucy.
Yeah.
They were just having fun.
Do y'all think it was just having fun? Or y'all think this kind of means something in terms of them dropping maybe more songs together?
Hopefully, I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
Keem's hard.
yeah, I would fuck with Baby Keem, bro.
Yeah.
And I think he brings out a good side of Kendrick that we weren't really seeing before. A more fun side. Yeah.
Not so serious.
Yeah,
good
not trying to
point.
be so
He's
introspective
so
about
mysterious.
everything.
Yeah.
He is mysterious, yeah.
Who, Keem or Kendrick?
Kendrick.
Okay.
And
Keem
then-
kind of is not. He's not really out there like that either, though. Really, not.
Yeah, I don't think he's on social media like that.
Yeah, because I don't never see anybody post about him, like a story or something like that, or
Well,
Instagram post.
Look who his cousin is.
Yeah.
And he signed to his label, so he probably puts him on game, telling him
Yeah.
this is the way to do it.
Yeah. Do y'all feel like that really adds to the element of what we think of an artist's music, how present or not present they are on social media?
Yeah, look at
100%.
Cardi. For real though. That
Why?
shit plays a good.
It
You're
does
saying
and
no?
it doesn't, because it depends. Because, for example, Kendrick, I mean, think about the time frame when Kendrick came out. Social media wasn't that crazy like it is now. Like, social media now is like, you have to be present on social media to be popping. Well, Baby Keem, and the only way that's not a factor is if you're signed to a major label, because then being on social media doesn't matter because money's pushing you.
But if you're signed to a major label, they're going to put you on social media and encourage you to be on there.
Of course.
Even if they have control over your social media, they're going to say, hey, go promote your new song. Hey, you got to have the full package.
But what about Cardi though? Isn't he with a label?
Yes, but he had a cult following before. He was on the SoundCloud era.
So
all
you,
about that
so
push.
you think that he came into his deal and they were like, okay, we know how to do this. Do you think maybe they're telling him, hey, don't post on social media, actually?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they're like, actually, instead, why don't you just be a ghost and just turn into this mysterious type of creature?
That shit
I'm being so
works,
serious
though,
right
bro.
now. And it does work for him. It does work for him. But they're saying, turn into this mysterious type of artist, and then once you do drop eventually, it's like we were talking about the leaks. It's like gold. It's like,
Last time that nigga dropped was 2020. He never drops. That's crazy.
yeah. So it's just crazy. As opposed to if he was more present and more in our eyes often, then we would kind of be like,
It's
all right,
like they
this is
say, familiarity breeds contempt. So the more we see you, the more we're not as interested in what you have to say. If you're somebody like Cardi, where the content is not dense.
That's what I was about to say. If you're what you're dropping and what you're putting out still has to be good quality.
Yeah.
It
He
still
has
has
nothing to say.
Yes, he has nothing to say, but to a certain extent, he's making it work for him.
Facts. You know I love Cardi.
I know
And
you
actually,
do.
let me not say he has nothing to say because I don't know anything about his life. But from what he's put out already, that's his content is not anything but, you know.
He's not saying
typical-
anything.
Yeah.
He has
He's not
no
saying
nigga
anything.
shit. He's no
He's not
lyrics.
saying anything worth anything, you know?
He's literally just a rock star
Yeah.
in a hip hop realm. That's
Which is
literally
cool.
what he is. So he
Which
doesn't
is
have
great.
lyrics.
Yeah. I guess we sometimes I get a little weirded out about him just because I be like, why are we going crazy over this nigga? That's my whole thing. But then now I'm Mr. Logic, right?
I mean,
I have something to say
He's a
about that.
one-on-one, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Protect him at all costs.
And also, you got to think of
Pause. Slap me in my thigh.
Felt kind of good too.
Bear thigh.
nice.
Anyways, sorry, Troy.
You got to think about the type of fans he has. At least the ones that are fanatics. It's young white kids. Most of his fans don't look like me,
Very much so.
even though I really rock with Cardi. 30-year-old black men, not really his demographic.
Nah, you're right.
So
Nah, you're right.
So yeah, those kids. I mean, it's just a different vibe.
Yeah, you're right. He's an interesting character. So.
Yeah, don't try to get it too much.
I won't.
I mean, bro, he's kind of like our old dirty bastard of our generation, just less lyrical.
Wait, what?
The old dirty bastard of this generation.
What?
Popcorn.
Bro, no. But think about it.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want to hear you out.
I want to hear what you got
But
to
think
say.
about it, bro. Literally, old dirty bastard used his voice as like this instrument. So he didn't have a specific flow. He always changed it to fit a song, and that's exactly what Carti does. Like he tries out different styles and different things with his voice, and he becomes an instrument. He's just not lyrical. That's the only thing he's not.
Okay.
I see the point you're making.
That was the last thing I was thinking you were going to say. That's why I laughed.
If y'all could compare him to somebody else.
Nobody.
He's a one-on-one.
I don't even think to compare him to anybody.
And he can fucking do that shit where he does like mysterious and ghosts. Cause look at fucking what's bro name? The box that nigga
Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Ricch. He tried to do that. Look what happened. So
There was so much shade in your voice when you said that. He said he tried to do that. Look what happened.
I'm serious. This is a perfect example of not everybody could do that. Perfect
right.
example of somebody who oversaturates it and is still successful, like a young boy or some shit like that. So you just gotta find your like thing, what works for you.
Yes. Yeah. The thing with Roddy Ricch is that, and I'm not trying to make this a Roddy Ricch.
Yeah, please don't.
I won't. I really won't. But because
Roddy Ricch.
What do you say?
Sorry.
Dad joke? What do you say?
we're gonna take your mic.
Go
The thing with him is, it was so weird because of the timing, and he hadn't built up enough of a cult following yet.
Right.
Which I don't know if he really had the type of music that would acquire a cult following in that sense. It was really just, it was good music, don't get me wrong, but it was really just good music that comes and kind of goes in the sense of it's good to the masses, it's easy on the ear, it sounds fire, but nothing that's so out of this world different to where people are like, oh my God, who is this guy? He's one of one. I need to listen to him more.
Right.
Okay. All right, let's stay on the Roddy Ricch, Playboi Carti comparison. Roddy Ricch, like you said, he's just a kid that made good music, sound good. Carti, he came up on the SoundCloud era, so his music was accessible in a different way, and he had this whole image. He was with Ian Connor. They were selling a lifestyle. So they were posting the pictures with the bitches and the Instagram stuff. Like Ian Connor he was like he called himself the king of the youth at the time. He really was like that dude running around Soho.
I remember that.
Carti was he was styling Carti at the time. Mm-hmm. So they were it was a different vibe.
So it's kind of just little things he did that like perpetuated his career, but it was stamped that people were like, oh, I fuck with Carti because of this. I fuck with Carti because he's with ASAP Mob. I fuck with Carti because Broke Boy is one of like the first songs in SoundCloud to really like blow the fuck up. If y'all didn't know that, so like little things he did just like kind of stapled him, and then he kind of just came to this vamp.
And which is what I'm trying to say. It was a build up to
compared to Roddy Ricch just having this big ass song, no image, no. I'm sure he's probably respected in some parts of LA and shit, but yeah.
And I respect him as an artist. He's good. Did I like his last album? No. Like I said, we're not turning into to Roddy Ricch.
Yeah, we got 30 seconds.
I'm just using this because we're comparing somebody because you brought him up in that light. So and it made sense, but there was not that build up. Carti had this build up, and now he's turned into like this crazy figure.
Just say it 101.
He's 101.
I mean,
Said he has a crazy figure.
I said,
hey yo.
I mean, Roddy Ricch had it to where Roddy Ricch had like some type of build. It wasn't like a SoundCloud era.
Die Young.
He had that, and it was acapella, and he was doing acapella, and then he finally recorded it and made a video to it, and then he had Nipsey Hussle push him, and then
what the fuck is he doing now?
I mean, bro, his music, it's not hitting the same.
Hopefully he's sitting on some bread.
I mean,
I
hope.
He's according to
sure
his last interview I watched, apparently he is. So hey, shout out to Roddy Ricch, by the way. I like your music.
Word.
So, anyways, the large one, man. The big thing we need to talk about today.
Yo.
Pause. When I say large, I can talk about anything. I can talk about, anyways. Gunna.
Pull up them lyrics, baby.
Gonna wanna.
All right, that's pause.
That was crazy.
Niggas in New York say that.
Bread and butter.
Yes, sir.
Gunna Wanna was a hard ass tape.
It was, yeah.
Gonna.
Wait.
Wanna.
Oh, wanna.
I don't know if
What was
I'm
it
gonna
called?
want to listen to Gunna after this. All right.
Let's hear it.
That was a good one, though.
All right. Bread and butter. So, do you want to start with a lyric breakdown or what? Because this is his first song that he's released since being released from jail.
Give it to us.
Well,
Crazy.
pause. Let's just start with our initial thoughts on the song first and foremost. I want to hear that.
Catchy melody, but whiny.
In 8
Okay.
words, what do you think?
Go ahead.
Low-key, do y'all remember that song with Migos and NBA Youngboy?
What was it called?
The beat reminds me of that as the main point. We can listen to it.
Oh,
after.
they sampled, they
With
sampled
the
50
snare and
Cent,
the fucking-
Get in My Car.
Yeah. Anyway, the melody's cool, but it's the same damn melody literally the whole song. So I feel like the first like minute and a half, I just got kind of like, I'm just like, all right, you gotta switch it up or something. Like it just kind of got old after a certain point. But then those are my main opinions of it, and then I just want to get into these lyrics because some shit I heard, he might be kind of whack, bro, low key.
Okay, can I tell y'all my thoughts on this?
Yes, please.
Based off of what y'all saying, it's a fucking Gunna song, bro.
What do you mean?
It's a Gunna song.
Elaborate.
Everyone's breaking it down like this is some crazy, like, well, the melody and this and that, which I understand. It's music. We could do that. But at the same time, we know how Gunna
I'm
raps.
talking about the fucking lyrics, nigga.
I'm not talking about the lyrics right now, T. I'm just talking about how you just said it reminded you of the beat with NBA Youngboy and Migos, and you were talking about him keeping the same tempo or melody or whatever you were saying. Shit like that. He's been like this for however long. The song was fire. I thought it was good for what I expect for Gunna. I thought it was a good song. I've been riding around to him like, this shit is hard. This shit is dope. Obviously, we can get deeper into the lyrics. As far as that goes, I don't give a fuck. The song as itself, for it being a Gunna song, it sounds good to me.
Yeah, but we have to talk about the lyrics.
Absolutely, 100%. I'm
This
just saying,
is like the big reveal, or not
course.
reveal, but this big return after the big situation.
I'm not saying we shouldn't talk about the lyrics.
Yeah.
I'm saying let's talk about the lyrics. I'm definitely down. All I'm saying is in terms of the actual, like sonically how it sounds like a Gunna song.
Y'all asked me to review the song, though.
Well,
That's
no,
my review.
and that's the thing with an artist like Gunna. If an artist is in a situation like that, and we're relying on them putting out or revealing anything in their art, it's like it's not like Jay-Z got in a RICO case,
Yeah.
and he's putting out some super lyrical breakdown, But we're getting a Gunna version of that.
We may as well got Playboi Carti.
Yeah. Like, what if Playboi Carti was in a RICO case? Like,
they caught-
we were relying on his art to find out what really happened in his perspective. It's
said
only
I'm a
gonna
rat.
get you so far.
I mean, but he was saying some shit on there.
He did say some shit. All right.
Break it
Never
down.
fucked a nigga. Always stay silent.
Whoa, that's the first thing
Why
I
you
was
got
like.
to go into it like that?
The first
That
thing
was
on
the
my
first bar. I
That's
was
the first
like-
lyric on my.
And yeah, when he said that, I'm like,
Pause.
is he like in jail talking about never fucked a nigga or some shit?
No. He's talking about never fucked anybody over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think. I mean,
That's
Why
exactly
would you
what
say
it's
never
talking
fucked?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say over after those sentences?
about. It probably just didn't go.
Never fucked a nigga. Right after you got off of jail.
Yeah, he might have.
Crazy.
He might have. He could have found another way to.
Never fucked a nigga over. It's that easy. Why you have to not? He's probably
Never
thinking
fucked
about
a
it
nigga
too.
over. Always stay solid.
It's a little fishy, man. Right after jail.
So you think?
Never fucked a nigga.
So you
say
think he got
solid.
raped? I mean, don't say
Probably
the
did.
R word.
What is this turning into?
You think Gunna got fucked in jail?
Apparently not. He never fucked a nigga.
No, he never. He didn't do the fucking.
He was a bottom.
This is getting
Oh.
weird. This is getting weird.
He was a bottom.
All right, let's move on.
Gonna wanna.
Kept it real with niggas, never lied, and always stayed honest.
Did he?
Yes,
Hey.
he was very honest, which is why.
Why sells the gang?
But-
Yes, ma'am.
It's the thing. We
Fuck
need to
you
know
mean?
who he's talking about. Love my bro so much, I'd never change on him.
Doug's still in jail.
I'm the one to go and do the work, bring you the damn profits. Let me get to this other one because he said something about he didn't say anything. And the boy that's like your brother, ain't nobody speak on that.
So I'm
Go for it.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm gonna read the lyrics where he like actually was like dissing people. So, well, point out shit. So, you switched up on me. You switched up on me when you in business with a rat. He was talking about the owner of QCP, how he like snitched. I don't really know too much detail, but apparently he's like there's paperwork on him like snitching, but he's still in business with him.
Can I interject?
Who's still in
can-
business
can
with
I-
Yeah, I was gonna say who.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I interject that real quick?
little baby?
So just to give y'all a little brief summary, QC, P or what? Sorry, he pretty much there was something where his brother or something got shot and killed or something like that, and he talked to the police about it. But he never claimed to be a gangster or anything. So people kind of look past that because he doesn't go around being like, "Yo, I'm a gangster" or some shit like that. So it was one of those situations.
So many levels to this.
Yeah,
shit.
it was really stupid. Like, it's just some deep street level thinking type shit. Now, that bar where allegedly Gunna's talking about him, Gunna commented on Axe post and said, was it the Axe or No Jumpers post I saw and said,
It was Axe.
oh, all right.
Monetized.
Copyright.
It was Axe.
It was Axe shit, and
Yeah.
then and where he said, basically
Cap.
he was saying it was Cap, saying like it was just like he wasn't talking about that. But I hate when artists do that shit like
I would
that.
say, who are you talking about,
yeah,
Gunner?
like okay, well say who you're talking about.
Gunner.
I hate when niggas do that when they're like, no, that's not what it is. Okay, then what is it? Say it. Because based off of the shit that's led up to what this is, it all lines up that you will be talking about. Who else are you talking about? But I guess
And when you follow up with the next 3 lines, it makes even more sense.
it all makes sense. Yeah, it's not like it was some
Yeah.
deep ass subliminal.
What are
line.
the next lines?
Because then the next line is, then that boy who is like your brother ain't speak on nothing. Oh, wait.
Oh my God.
Then that boy who is like your brother ain't nobody speak on that. So he was talking about G5 is a snitch, which is like Lil Baby's brother is a snitch. But they're brothers, so he still hangs out with him. But they don't talk about that.
There was another line though where he said that he didn't say anything. He got tricked.
Yeah,
That was
go,
later
go
on.
to that.
What was
go
that?
to
That's
that
the most
line.
bullshit line.
Yes, go to that line.
Well, that line's not. I'm not looking at that line. I'm just pointing out the
Okay,
stuff that
keep-
people that
find
did.
that
Find that line though. I want.
That's the one that stood out to me.
Yeah.
How could you like possibly justify that when you're fucking video
said-
evidence of you saying,
Say it's AI.
yes, man? Like, what does that even mean? Like, Gunna kind of whack, bro.
I don't know about this one. Bro.
I want to sit down and be like, justify that when it's video evidence of you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Is YSL a gang
He said,
organization?
I got it right
ma'am.
here, Jamar. He said, lawyers and DA did some sneaky shit. I fell for it.
What the fuck? If there's a video of you admitting yes, man, like what
I
it
saw-
justifies and
I saw somebody comment on that. They
They
said,
tricked
nigga,
me.
he said, nigga, that's their jobs.
That's the whole point of like staying solid and not folding.
Yeah, because they're trying to trick you to say
Hey,
something.
bro. This is why I'm never getting involved in no shit that could get me potentially imprisoned.
Yeah,
You gotta stay civilian out here, bro.
facts. It was rough. That was I mean, he said it. I mean, that was a reveal. I don't know why we trying to act like why people are trying to act like, or he's trying to act like it's not what it is with the whole this is cap type shit. Nigga, you're saying it.
So after it's all said and done, is he a snitch?
yes, dry snitch at least.
That's what it appears to be.
I would agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the difference between snitching and dry snitching?
Dry snitching is implying, I think.
Yeah, just like they may have something to do with that, and snitching's just straight up like that nigga did it. Fuck that. Like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
He's there. We were there at 4 p.m. Blah blah blah. Like that's.
Versus dry snitching, like you said, would be
I may know somebody who like did it. Like somebody around me may have done it. Like
I got you.
and basically I feel like that video is dry snitching on the whole game.
When he says yes, ma'am.
Yeah. But apparently he was tricked into saying that. When there's actual video.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know though. Maybe no, there's not. No, fuck that. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, so does it make you think of his music any differently now?
No, if he still drops his fire, it's just like, why are you? The reason why I'm getting a little amped up because he's still trying to like act like he didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, of course, I don't care. Like, if the music still fire, it's fire. But just admit you snitched, bro. Get on with your life. Like 6ix9ine.
It's not as
Damn,
easy.
do we respect 6ix9ine now?
Hell no. Fuck 6ix9ine.
I don't think
I
niggas
mean-
respected 6ix9ine.
Before?
It's making me be like,
Fuck
damn. At least
6ix9ine.
he's like, yeah, I did this shit. Like, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
there was
What you gonna do
accountability
about
at
it?
least.
Yeah.
There was no accountability in the
Self-aware.
Gunna song.
Accountability.
And if you're going to talk about it, at least have some
And
accountability.
he's like saying little subliminals and academics posts like that's cap. And I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Well, I guess to play devil's advocate here, we don't know what one. All we see is a video of him saying yes, man. We don't know what the conversations were.
What
We
other,
don't know the
listen,
context.
What other context is
We
that?
heard the
he
question.
said, "Is YSL a gang?" Yes, ma'am. What other context do you need?
What?
And it's just I was tricked into saying that. Like, that's like when
They told me everything would be all right if I just said that.
Okay.
That's like a long random as fuck. A long time ago, Soulja Boy was beefing with a nigga, and he literally had a video of him like, "Man, fuck you, blah blah blah." And then like, nigga responded back, and then Soulja Boy said, "Nah, bro, I was hacked, bro. Like, this shit wasn't me, bro." Remember that?
All right.
Soulja Boy funniest rapper ever, but that shit reminds me of that, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm cool on this whole situation. Y'all remember when the whole shit started popping off the YSL case? I didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
just
you.
don't care.
I feel you.
So it was interesting to hear what he had to say on this, but
Other
I'm
than
not
that-
too invested.
I mean, I think we all know what's gonna happen in the case. Ultimately,
what do you
it's
think?
just when will it happen?
Yeah.
What you
That
think?
case
you
is
think
a
Doug gonna
circus.
go- you think
They're
Doug-
going away, bro. Bro, it's the only way you don't is if there's some type of like reasonable doubt where it's just like he didn't do it. Otherwise, he's gone.
Damn. Well, may God be with him. And speaking of God, Farnham asked us a question in the group chat. You know, we
Fire
always do these
transition.
either ors. So today's either or. Would you rather take $50 billion cash in your bank account today or have 5 minutes with God?
Taking the 50 bill easily. I'm pretty sure we all agree on that, right?
I'm taking that 50 bill. What I said in the group chat, I said, I talk to God every day.
Every day.
What more do I need to hear
Right.
on this while I'm living this life?
And then Farno was like, he'll talk to God for 5 minutes to see like his purpose or something like that, and like what I need to do to get in heaven. You can, if you talk to God every day, you will eventually find those things, right? Instead of
Yeah.
like having 5 minutes with him. Am I tripping there?
I believe so. I think that's just a part of the journey of life.
Yeah, like John said, like there's no rush. Like you'll find those things eventually. Like if you're that invested into God and everything.
Yep.
Some people want certainty though.
Well, that's the only thing that's certain in this life is that you're going to die one day.
Correct. And
So try to live the best life you can so that you can see God one day. That if that's what you believe in, and 50 billion can certainly help with that.
when I originally heard this question, I really went back and forth. The first thing initially I thought was 50 billion. But then I started thinking a little deeper, and I was like, okay, if I was to actually be able to meet God and even speak with him for even 2 minutes and ask a variety of questions and get a little bit of information, I feel like I would be able to come back to earth and have a sense of peacefulness that would give me more security than $50 billion would.
Okay. What do you think would be that peace? What could God tell you that would give you peace?
Good question.
What I should really be striving for in life, what my true purpose is, the things I should be doing on a day-to-day basis. Because at the end of the day, y'all can sit here and say, okay, well, you talk to God every day, which is fine, and that's great. I'm all for that. But you still don't have that certainty. And we could say you have your faith, which is your certainty, which is great. But you still don't have that actual certainty.
But that's the beauty of life. I'm not seeking that certainty. I don't need it.
Is
What's
it
the
really the
rush?
beauty of life, though?
Yes.
I mean,
It's a
but
mystery.
But
It's all a mystery.
But you've never known what it was like to be certain about something, like that certain about
Right,
something.
right.
So you don't really know. It's like that unknown.
What he said.
That's a good point.
And that's what I was thinking, because we could say, well, that's the beauty of it. We turn it into this. That's the beauty of life because we don't have any other option.
Okay. So since we're being hypothetical, best case scenario, what would God tell you that would give you that peace? What do you think?
That's the thing. I don't know.
Just be
If I had to-
hypothetical.
if I
Use your
had-
imagination.
If I had to say, I would have him say, you should be doing this instead of doing that. I don't know.
But
Whatever.
for what though? Like that's what I'm trying to get at. You should be going and feed homeless people instead of doing your current job. Like
I feel like anything he could tell you can like find out by reading or just
Exactly.
traveling or something like that. That's my thing. Like at the end of the day.
I don't feel that way.
so you think
Then
if
what
he
could he
told
tell
you
you?
if he
If you're
told
coming
you
from that-
yo, you should be working at a homeless shelter instead of where you're working right now, and that's going to give you serenity and peace, and you're going to be the happiest you've ever been.
And that right there is a certainty. Him saying,
Okay.
you should be doing exactly this. Oh my God. At that point, I figured it out. At least you feel like maybe you figured it out. To the point where I heard from the man above who said, hey, you should be doing this, and that. Whatever you're doing right now, it's not working. Or he says, what you're doing right now is great.
Yeah.
This is what you should be doing. And then maybe you'll go back to what you're doing and be like, I'm actually doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Because even when it comes down to us sitting here talking about this, how do you know for certain this is what you're supposed to be doing? You don't. It may feel like you should be. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it may not. It just depends what type of person you are. But if you had the ultimate king, per se, actually tell you, hey, you should be doing this and that, that is certainty right there. So that's why I feel like after all this talk about this, I probably would choose 5 minutes with God.
You know how short 5 minutes is,
Bro, I got
like
You could get. You could
And what if you got up there and he's like, "My
Tom's-
nigga, keep doing what you're doing, bro."
keep grinding and stay focused.
That's like the dinner with Jay-Z.
I was just thinking. that.
That's the whole
Keep on
thing.
grinding. You're doing good. Man.
I literally feel like if you ask God something, he's just gonna be like, yeah, yep, yep.
Have you,
God's awkward.
Fuck,
He's
you
socially
read
I got a
goddamn-
plan for you. I got a plan for
nigga,
you.
you don't read the Bible.
I feel like if
He's
you
so
ask God
elaborate in
something,
there.
he's not gonna give you the answer you're looking for.
Low key. You never know.
I feel like I'm okay with taking that risk.
I think that God would be like, "Why are you trying to find certainty? I bless you with free will,
You're alive. You're healthy.
so yeah, and health. What more could you ask for?"
To add to your comment to I read the Bible, God doesn't like being questioned. So he'd be like, bro, just have faith.
I gave you all the answers
Just
in my
have
book.
faith.
How dare you come
Yeah,
to me and ask? this?
literally. That's
What are we
his.
gonna say?
That's literally what it is.
Or-
God
That's
does not
the
like being
playbook.
questioned.
Or when you die, you go see God and he says, "How dare you choose $50 billion over coming to me?"
I mean,
We can
bro,
go either way.
bro, you could go to God and you could literally for 5 minutes ask him, fuck.
What? Popcorn.
I forgot what
I thought that was a part of this sentence.
That's when we need a camera on Jamari.
All right, Jamari, funny, bruh.
I'm taking the 50 bill.
Whoa.
I'm taking the 50 bill.
Is that the door?
The upstairs, somebody banged on the.
Somebody
We're on the
banged on the
third floor.
door.
so There's nobody above us.
Oh, there's nobody above.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm taking the 50 bill. Just
taking
because
that
I
50 bill.
believe that the questions that I would ask God, like truthfully, like I would like try to get off in 5 minutes, I wouldn't get an answer out of him.
Right.
Honestly.
He probably could even talk and give you all that, like whatever he wanted to give you in 5 minutes, bruh.
Now I
Y'all
know.
do
what I
realize this is God, right?
We know.
bro, you could literally go ask God about yourself and he could tell you everything about yourself that you are very uncertain about. Like, for example, what do you like to do? Like, there might be things that you're on the fence, like you don't really know, but he knows you really like, he knows you better than you know yourself because he created you. So he could tell you more about you than anyone else can.
What if we ask all these questions? You probably have so many questions for him that he like is gonna give this response, and he's like, "Oh, time's up." Like he's fucking like he's not gonna give off everything.
He's on like a time like you got
Throw
5
you back down.
You got 5 minutes, my nigga.
Could you
Cut.
do this for
Deuces,
5
nigga.
minutes more?
I just gave you the option of 50 billion and you get out of here. You could have helped so many people with that 50 billion.
Bro,
And you fall into
You
the
could have
sinking
spread
place.
my word with that 50 billion.
you could change the world. with
Man,
fucking
I'm taking that. Man,
Yeah, I'm taking the 50
50
billion.
billion easily, bro. I know myself enough how to find happiness on this earth, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of death. I'm not seeking certainty in what I'm supposed to be doing. I think that. Well, let me not say I'm not seeking certainty, but the journey of life excites me enough to where I don't need the answer right now.
Respect.
Y'all make God seem
understand
like
that.
an asshole.
No, the Bible did that.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
I
bro.
think that's a really good question, though.
It is a really
It's a
good,
really good
question.
question.
I'm taking the 50 billion though. That's a lot of fucking
Everybody
money, bro.
is.
Man.
That's a lot of money.
What
You're
the
not
fuck is the
Speaking
N-word?
well, speaking of 50 Cent tour. 50 Cent is going on tour.
Why are you laughing while saying this?
Because my transitions are going
Yeah,
crazy.
all right, yeah, I was like, wait, where's he going with this? I forgot that was up there.
Nah, low key, I don't even want to talk about.
I don't
50
even want to talk about it either.
What's this? Because we said 50
Yeah.
billion. I was like, ah.
What's the
All right.
N-word?
Yeah, what's the N word?
Oh,
Oh.
so it's actually kind of maybe not so serious, but it is kind of more of a serious thing. So Jamari sent me something earlier, randomly, of some girl on the Fresh and Fit podcast.
No, not Fresh and Fit.
Was it Fresh and Fit? What was it?
It was McQueen's podcast.
Oh, that's what that
Extra
was?
Out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It looked like Fresh and Fit for a second. But then again, I glanced at it, so maybe that's why. But basically, some Spanish girl from Colombia, right? And she was saying the N word.
She said the N word.
So Jamari said to me and was like, basically, you said, do you think this is a big deal that this girl saying the N word and she's Spanish, and I was like, and to me, I was like,
We know you don't care.
I was like, nope. I was like, Spanish people say N-word all the time. Not saying I'm for it, but I'm like, this is nothing new. So I just wanted to ask y'all, has the power of that word kind of gotten a little, what's the word
Jaded?
I look for? Not, I don't think jaded is the word.
It doesn't hold as much
it doesn't
weight.
hold as much weight. Am I tripping? Or
It does.
Yeah, it definitely does. That's the most controversial word of all time.
Facts.
okay, is it okay for Spanish people to say it?
I mean, I think that's relative. Intention matters. Context matters.
Good point.
So it's like if Fat Joe says it, it's like
Yeah, I was
everybody's
gonna
cool
say
with
about
it.
them like Dominicans in the Bronx who just been around niggas all their life. I feel like so that the context, you're right.
Exactly. Where you grew up matters. All of that is relative. I mean, you know, it all matters.
I feel like white people do that shit too, though.
I mean,
There's white people that's been
know-
around
they be doing a
niggas
little
their
too
whole
much.
life.
Yeah, but
that's-
that's
know a few
way
of 'em.
more rare and way less widely accepted.
Is it low-key our fault though, because of the music and the culture? That,
Yeah.
That's what I'd be
For
like.
sure.
thinking, like,
You got to think about it. We are the entertainment in the U.S., whether people want to realize that
believe
or
it or not, yeah.
Black people are very entertaining and very like inspirational when it comes to
Influential.
what we're doing.
We
Like-
are the culture. People
Yeah,
want
it
to
just
be
seems like
us,
everything that
but
we
they don't
do
wanna
is
be
just
us.
cool.
They want to be us, but they don't want to be us.
They want to
Wanna
be us
be a
till it's
nigga.
really time to be us.
So it's
Yeah.
time to be a
Is
nigga.
it really a good or a bad thing that we are entertainment to the world? Because then, nigga, we are the circus then, and
Yeah.
then they're just watching. Think about it that way.
Yeah, yeah, but we can't. But that's the thing. We can't help but be amazing and talented and
It's not our fault.
good at sports, good at music.
Yeah.
It's just in our DNA, bro.
Yeah.
So
And they-
it's
but-
gonna be like that, whatever, no matter where we are.
They've known that for 400 years. That's why they keep letting us do what we do.
That's an interesting concept. That's an interesting way to think of it when you say, well, we're the circus at that point. So, like we're
kinda
just like
crazy.
a show for them to look at. But
I mean, it depends on how you look
That's
at
two
it.
different
It's. I think it's bigger than that because black people are so much more than just entertainment. I mean,
well, yeah, obviously we know that. Originally, this whole thing was just basically starting off of me just being like, when Jamari sent that, I was like, I don't really give a fuck too much about this Spanish chick saying the N-word. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I don't care enough to stop my day and be like, is this okay?
I mean,
yeah, I didn't think that was a conversation
in the
anymore.
context-
Can Hispanic people say it? I mean, it's
I still see people talk about it too. But I feel like there's people who have two different sides of that. There's some
Yeah.
black people who say no. There's some black people who say yes. I don't really give a fuck.
I think it just matters about it depends on who it is.
There's no right or wrong answer.
It's a vibe, really. If I hear somebody say it, depending on their vibe, that's gonna determine how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I mean, in the context of what she said, he was like, oh, niggas in LA aren't like that. She was like, well, I don't have nigga friends. That's what she said.
Nigga
Bro,
friends?
That's kinda
She said
crazy.
she don't have nigga friends, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a little racy.
That's crazy.
It's a little racy. Not
Was
gonna
it
lie.
the ER?
I wouldn't even say that.
Yeah, it sounds weird. If I say something, I don't have nigga
The
friends.
hard ER.
Yeah, come on now.
It sounds even weirder when
That's what I'm
Cam says
saying.
it.
Context matters.
White girl said that shit. That shit's cringy.
Oh yeah,
It sounds worse when Cam says it.
AF.
it does. Bro. I hate when
Oh
Cam
my
says it.
God,
I tell him
yo.
every time. I don't like when you say it. That's got to be
I
racist.
don't like when you say it.
And he's black.
I know. Don't sound right when you say it, bro.
I literally call it the Cam ER, bro.
Yeah.
Like when he says
Oh,
it.
I'm
it's so-
talking about the A.
Even when he says
Oh,
that,
really?
Even when yeah. It sounds like a white person saying it. Some
Yeah, it
logic
does. Yeah.
shit. Some
Nah,
logic.
But when he says the ER, it's like yo, like
Yeah, that's crazy.
violation, like literally.
Nah, he extra with it.
Like you feel that shit in your heart, like somebody just.
Anyways, man. But
Yeah.
moving on.
Bro. Drizzy Drake,
Drizzy Drake, baby. He got
your boy joined the wave.
a fresh set.
Yeah, freshly
know.
manicured, tulip yellow fingernails.
T, what do you think about that?
You said what I think about it?
Yeah.
It's Drake, but like the yellow is kind of weak though. I don't know. I feel like he could have done a cooler color.
Yeah.
But it's fucking Drake, bro. It shit was funny. The actual video was funny, and I don't got too much to say about that.
I feel like I was waiting for you to say more about that because I know you be painting your nails sometimes.
Yeah, but not like yellow and like red and shit like that. I don't know.
Would you cut it? Would you paint them any other color besides black?
I did white, just white and black,
All of them?
just like a few. Yeah, but I don't know. It's Drake. Like it's just Drake. I don't really know what to say about that.
It's there's not really.
The video
much
was
to say
funny,
about
too.
it. The nigga just painted his nails.
And he's
I do.
35.
I mean, it's a wave right
He's
now.
35. That does kind of make it a little more funny, honestly.
That is.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't even match his style, in my opinion. It
Yeah.
didn't like fit. Like Yachty does it. It's like, oh, all right. I mean,
ASAP.
this nigga has a beard. It just looks weird.
Yeah, it just looks weird. Yeah.
It looks different. I don't know.
And Drake's never really been like a fashionable fresh nigga. I never saw him be like that fit's kind of fire. Like
Word.
his fits aren't bad, but I never been like, oh, this nigga. So him doing that is kind of like interesting.
Yeah, I don't think there's many niggas that look up to him fashion wise.
No.
But Yachty is fly as hell.
Yachty, Tyler,
Yeah.
ASAP. They all do that shit.
Yes.
It's just like, oh, that
I
makes
feel
sense.
like Yachty influenced that. Probably.
They're like
Yo,
best
you
friends.
should-
Oh,
you should-
yeah.
I know. They're really close friends.
Oh, you mean specifically with Drake or the whole
Specifically
trend?
with Drake.
Oh, okay.
It was like, yo, you should throw some yellow nail polish on there.
Yeah.
See how it looks. And then Drake
you
was
think
like,
he painted him for him?
That's crazy.
why you do that, bro? Why you be doing that shit? Embarrassing.
That's sus. I feel like that kind of like thing is kind of like contagious when it comes to fashion, though.
What, people painting their nails?
Just like little sus shit like that. Like I feel like over time, it's like you kind of get cool with it. You know what I
Used to
mean?
it. I feel that.
It's so funny because years ago when I saw people doing that, I was like, but now,
Yeah.
not that I'm for it. I mean, I'm not an advocate for it. But
Damn,
when
I
I
should've
see
worn my shit.
when I see
Advocate
T has his nails painted, I don't look at it. I'm like, I'm not looking at him like, oh my god. I'm just like, oh, you got to.
What are you laughing at?
That's such a serious word to use for this topic.
What do you say?
I'm not an advocate for men painting their nails.
Oh.
It's like
I just feel like the more you see it, it's just like the more it's just like, well, all right, it's
being
just a
normalized
thing
now.
now.
It's
Yeah.
like-
It's
it's
just
like-
like a little trend.
yeah, it's a trend.
ASAP calls it nail art.
Well, he actually puts art on. His
Yeah, he
nails.
puts like drawings and shit on
Yeah,
it.
they be having like little stickers and shit
Yeah.
and little
Respect,
That's-
but in reality, you're still painting your nails, bro.
My real opinion, like the red, that shit looks sus as fuck. This is my opinion. Like for some reason, just red just looks sus as shit. Like, I would never do that.
Shout out to Wayne.
He did that?
No homo. Wait, he said, I wear bright red.
Oh, hell
like a
no.
girl toe. No
Oh, yeah.
homo. Fingernails.
Little
dirty.
Wayne had red nails at one point.
No,
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 it's
no.
a
He just had a
bar.
line.
Oh, like his girls.
Carter
and
through.
shit.
Yeah, he said, I wear bright red like a girl toe.
You saying like
No
like
homo.
blood?
Fingernails dirty.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just a trend. I seen people pull it off. I'd be like, I see people like, oh, okay, cool, but just not my swag.
Trying to imagine you with nail
Respect.
polish.
I couldn't. I could probably pull it off, to be honest with you, but
Probably.
you'll never see me with nail polish.
You look good in a black, like all black.
Respect.
Why you
Why this
looking him
man
up and down
soft?
like that?
Because I know how the aesthetic works.
All right, can we move on to the next topic, please?
50
Respect.
Cent tour.
No.
Yeah, we gotta make this shit more masculine, bro. 50 Cent going on tour. He bringing Lloyd Banks. Boo, boo, boo.
Bulletproof vest.
Yo, wear your
nigga.
bulletproof vest, your G-Unit tank tops. I feel like G-Unit tank tops are more sus than nail polish.
Holy hot take.
Yo, I literally had like a G-Unit tank top when I was like 8 or 9. I was like, this shit feel like a bra. Like, take this shit off. Like,
Nigga look like Riley from the Boondocks.
Oh my god.
like, bro, literally, like,
big are the
no,
tight
they're
ass
not
chickens,
it,
man?
bro. Honestly.
Like a
The
long-
cut
And I
is
was
just
so excited to have
sus.
one too. I was like, yes, my mom got me one. I got a G-Unit tank top.
men's
Bro, that
sports
shit was
bra.
so tight. Like, to this day, I'm like, bro, I was like, nah,
think-
that's
I
not it.
think-
What's the like material of it, like compared to like a white beater?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
It's just heavier.
I never had one.
Like,
Heavy, yeah.
Did
It's
50
just
Cent,
at the top. It's just so much more going on.
Right,
didn't
right.
50 wear
Leather.
tight kind of shirts? Like, I know maybe we're just
wore-
thinking of the tank tops he would wear.
Yeah.
He wore
That's
the white
G-Unit
tank top.
It had like a square cut on it. It was like,
Yeah, like the.
heavier. Like the strap up top was just like thick.
Was it actually bulletproof?
Was actually.
It was literally like you're wearing a fucking bra.
Was it actually bulletproof?
No, that's you talking about the
He said it was
vest.
a really.
His vest probably was really bulletproof. He probably really was wearing
Yeah,
camouflage.
you
yeah,
saying was the one
definitely.
like the one he bought was really bulletproof.
No, like the ones that the G-Unit niggas were wearing.
oh, well, they probably had bulletproof vests underneath them.
Okay.
Them niggas are really scared about getting shot out there.
Nigga got shot 9
I
times.
know. I'm just saying.
No, you can't say that after the nigga got shot 9 times.
I saw a video.
You're really scared of
of-
getting shot.
Yeah, I'd be
PTSD
too.
is a thing, buddy.
I saw a
Anyway.
video recently of his baby mama saying that it was only 5.
5 shots.
Ooh, okay.
We got-
Oh, sorry.
Damn. Are you
I'm just
serious?
saying. You brought it up. I was just saying. that.
No, I wasn't saying that directed
But-
at you. I was just saying.
Yeah, the girl, like, why would you come out
What's
with
the
that,
difference?
like, what, 20 years later?
Yeah.
There is a difference.
And what's the difference?
There is a difference. 'Cause
Getting shot 5
think
times
about
at
it.
once?
If it was 5 instead of 9, then that means capping.
No,
for
it's
like
like,
what,
would you
20
rather
years
get
now?
robbed by, like, a black or Mexican that we were talking about last time or some shit like that?
What?
Remember we were talking about that?
I wasn't here for that.
Wait, say that again.
Remember we were talking about some shit. It was like Jamari said something. Then it was like, why does this even matter in the context? Getting robbed by like who or who, bro? I swear to God, it was the last pot. I could pull this shit up. We were talking about it in context.
You're probably right. I just can't remember it.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think that was a female topic.
Huh?
I think that was a female.
Yeah, it
topic.
was something like that. Towards
Yeah, it was like, would you rather
find it.
have a black chick or some other
Yes,
type
yes.
Oh,
and they were talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
I know I'm not
that,
stupid.
yeah, that was different.
Oh yeah, we were saying like, why should Maddie still get robbed?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like, why would you?
That was funny. I remember that now. Okay, that was last week. Anyway, can we start talking about 50 Cent, man? Hey,
Who else is on the tour?
okay, Biden.
Oh my God.
Oh, y'all can have that.
Jamal, how we doing all the time?
This dude's
Yeah.
100 years old.
We in the 50s. That's all I
He
know.
fell. Biden fell yet again. It's not much else to say. This
old.
dude he's on the way out of here.
He an old nigga.
He said he on the way. Like in terms of his presidency.
Both.
Whoa, yo,
May God be with him.
put some respect on Biden's name, bro.
He needed
Why?
hit
I
a
don't want to.
Why?
he needed to hit a homeboy. What's that nigga name that we was just watching?
Oh, Brian
yeah,
Johnson.
he needed to hit him up.
Yeah,
Start
facts.
aging backwards.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Imagine you see him on his vlog next week. he's on the thing running with the fucking.
Yo.
He's got the cap on, the fucking cord in the back.
They call Biden Papa.
Paw. What?
You saw the
Some
video of
white,
him falling.
some white
too?
people shit.
Huh?
Did you see the video of? Because I know you ain't been on Instagram. Did you see the video about Joe Biden?
Yeah, I saw
falling?
on Twitter.
Okay, all right. That nigga busted his ass.
Yo, crazy.
Nah, that shit was pretty funny.
All right. Before we wrap up, I just want to say rest in peace to the baby mother of DC Young Fly. Very sad situation. And yeah, women, just love yourself. Love your bodies. Love who you are. Love the way God made you. With that being said, go to TroyBlyden.com and get your imperfect shirts and hoodies. Yeah, man. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Paid Day Off Podcast.
Before we wrap up, T, can you tell us how you feeling a weekend?
You saying 1 week without drinking?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's fire. Like I already knew this, but I'm truly realizing that I'm not like, I don't need this shit. Like I feel like I've never like fiend for it once for a week. Like I feel like I can just live the rest of my life without it, even though I probably will end up doing it at some point. But besides that, things I'm noticing, I'm more on point with shit, which is the obvious. And then little things I'm noticing, I tweeted about this. You liked it. I said certain things aren't as funny to me when I'm just like sober compared to like when I'm drunk. Just certain shit, like I'll be like laughing at, even like posts just hungover and shit like that. Like I'll just be laughing at anything, a lot of things, but like now it's just certain shit's just like not as funny to me. Just this little random shit like that. And other than that, just feel healthier, feel cleaner. Just my mind is like more stable in senses. And those are the things I'm noticing 1 week. Yeah.
Nice, man.
Respect.
Proud of you, bro.
I'm glad to hear that. Bro.
Appreciate that, fellas.
You trying to pour up after this?
And Leroy was supposed to go with me, but the nigga,
First of all-
alcoholic, cigar head ass, he
Hold
fucking
up.
caves
Cigar
in
head.
6 days.
Whoa. I did not.
You were like, I'm in this shit with you, bro. Let's do it. Yeah.
You really
Wow,
was.
I didn't know that.
A week ago?
I
Yeah.
did not say that.
Yeah, you did.
I- Yeah, you
did.
you were.
And you
Wow.
can't.
Who's backing me up?
I did not.
Yeah,
say
you
that.
did, bro. Not that I don't care. I didn't even say it. You were just
Did
like,
not
I'm gonna do
say
it with you, T. I'm gonna do it with you. At the Jacqueline shit.
No, I did not. First of all, I was
Memorial.
fired.
You say after this, I'm
know
gonna
you
do it.
lying.
Huh?
We know you lying.
Hit the D.
It's like, really, nigga?
Anyways,
Rob is my witness.
moving on now.
Nah. Let's keep this
I
shit
did
going.
not say that I was going to do it. I said, yo, bro, I said, I'll try to do it with you. That's literally what I said.
You said I'm doing this shit after Memorial Day.
I did not say that.
And you caved 6 days.
I did not cave. I never had the intention of going the full
Oh,
month
you went
in
6
June.
days?
I did go 6 days, which
Man,
is
more
fine.
like
This
4.
is a work week.
Huh? Yeah, it's not. There wasn't. I wasn't thinking much of it. I was just like, yeah, I'm just not drinking. I didn't even want to drink. I was just working all week. So
Nigga talking all
Yeah.
fast. He getting nervous.
anytime I speed up my talking, so you can see I'm getting nervous.
I mean, you are mumbling a little bit. I'm on point though. I'm sober.
All right, let's go.
We putting this on Patreon.
Yo, we should really think about.
Facts.
We'll talk after.
Anyways,
Yo, I have a hot take.
Okay.
It's not a hot take. This is my opinion. I feel like I was like chilling today, just listening to I was listening to like Griselda and like West Side and just like some other boom bappy songs, and all fire by the way. But then I'm just like, I realized like, damn, I really got like a daily 5-song limit with this like boom bap shit, bro. Like after a while, I was just like, I can't fuck with it as much as you guys and shit. I'm just like, it's dope, but after a while, I'm just like, I'm just not into it anymore as I was like back in the day and shit. So I feel like I just grew up and I'm listening to Yeet now and shit. You know, like, I don't know. But
I was gonna ask you who do you want to
I'm
put
just
on?
kidding.
Were you joking on that part?
That's part I was
Oh,
joking.
all right,
but
all right.
but the everything.
Yeah. No, I
I'm
feel you.
dead
It's
serious.
just not your shit.
But it is though. But I have like a time frame with it throughout the day.
Yeah.
Where it's like a couple songs, I'm just like, okay, what's next?
That's kind of how I feel about Yeet.
Yeah,
I mean, I know
you
you're
can say that
not
about a
serious
lot
when
of
you say it,
genres.
but
Like
somebody like
yeah.
Yeet is like I got like a few song limit.
right,
You know.
right. And it's just boom bap. Like I'll listen to like West Side Boogie or like some just like good music shit, but it's just like that straight like boom bap shit. Like I'm just like,
I'm on the block with the
yeah. I'm just like it
It's
just
West Side all day.
Yeah.
right.
Dude, I was on Bayshore yesterday working out, and I was playing some West Side Gun. Hitler Wears Hermes 10?
10. Yes.
Yeah.
How many does he have?
10.
10. Yeah, so I was playing that, and I'm doing my set, and this chick is walking by. She was like, yo, that's Griselda. I was like, yeah. I said, this is West Side Gun. What you know about this? She said, yo, I'm from up top. She's like, I'm from Buffalo.
Oh, God.
I was like, oh, shit, okay.
She was white.
No, she was black.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
top.
Now. That would be crazy.
That would be wild. I was just thinking, was she white?
Is that West Side Gun?
Was she light skinned with curly hair?
No, she was dark.
You know
I
that
was
shit?
it. I thought, hey, I know a girl from up north, and that's light skinned with curly hair.
This nigga. No,
And she
was
bad.
She was brown skin. But yeah,
Was she nice?
No.
Oh, okay.
She was kind. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so she was just like, yo, yeah, my cousin knows, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Yeah, so that's all.
Did you say that during the set, or were you like done and then you kept?
Yeah, I finished. I
I
like
was like-
stopped.
When you say you
'Cause
finished,
you were
what
like you
mean?
were doing the set.
I stopped. I was just doing some like
yo.
leg raises. She was like, yo, that's
She
Griselda.
was raising her legs.
Oh my god.
Yo,
turn the show.
signing off, bro. Episode done. That was episode 44. Any final words,
Oh
fellas?
man, we love y'all. Keep subscribing. Keep liking. Yes, and holla.
Embarrassing. Oh,